Now what I want you to do is go ahead and pull out your calculators for just a minute.
You told me we weren't going to need them.
It'll be fine. It won't be that big a deal. I do need you to check, though, to make sure that our mode is degree mode right now. This will be something we want to do on a regular basis in this class because sometimes we'll be changing them back and forth. So hit the mode key. Make sure that you are in degree mode. It's highlighted. If it's not, arrow down, highlight it, hit enter, and go back.
I need one.
No, the third thing down should say radian and then degree, and degree needs to be highlighted. So now what we'll do is hit second mode, which quits that mode. We're going to do some calculations. We are going to find the cosine value of 0 degrees. On your calculator.
What?
1.
I agree.
Me too.
The cosine value of 0 degrees has to be 1. What is the cosine value of, 90 degrees?
0.
What about the cosine value of 180 degrees?
Negative 1.
Okay. The cosine value of 60 degrees. It's 1/2 of that. 1/2 or 0.5. All right. So there are several values like that. Now let's go back for just a minute. Find a sine value. Find a sine value of 0 degrees.
0.
0.
That is 0. Sine value of 90 degrees.
It's the opposite.
Interesting. The sine value of 180 degrees.
0.
It's 0.
Well, you could flip your sheet over too.
That's on the back of the sheet, but I want you to do the calculator. All right. What we are going to be doing is we're going to be using 2 different colors, and I prefer that you now start to borrow with your neighbor. Not have the same color that you use on the degrees, and we're going to plug in a cosine number and a sine number in these parentheses. At the bottom of my paper. Hey guys, focus for a second. At the bottom should be some space, and we're going to write a key code. So we're going to write cosine theta in one color, and we're going to write sine theta in the other color. There are 2 different colors. We'll do one of them at a time. So we'll go all the way around and fill in the cosines first. And then we'll go all the way around and fill in the sines second. And that's what we're going to be working on
They're not
today.
exactly like. Why do you put that in?
So I'm putting in a code down here to remind myself the color and the position, that's cosine. Color, position, that's sine. All right? Has everybody got some things to do that with?
Yes, sir.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir. Hurry, I have to do my cosines first. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
We switch semantics.
Got the color. That is the x numbers. These are cosines. So whatever you chose to be your cosine color, here we go. They're not ready back there. We discovered that the cosine value at 0 degrees was 1. So the x number there is 1. Now, the next one up, if we were to calculate in our calculator the cosine value at 30 degrees, it is 0.866 on the calculator. That is not what we're putting in this spot. We are actually going to put in the exact value of the square root of 3 over 2. And it's just the x spot, square root of 3 over 2. Now we move up to 45 degrees, and again, you put that in your calculator, you would have gotten 0.707. But it is also the square root of 2 divided by 2. And that's what we'll put in there, square root of 2 over 2. And then at 60 degrees, it turns out it is 1/2.
Plus?
And you might remember that the cosine at 90 degrees, you remember what that was?
0.
That is 0. Now as you look, the cosines are tied to my x numbers. So if I go this direction on the x-axis means they're what kind of numbers? So everything we do here for a little while is going to be negatives on the x's. Right here, this position at 120 degrees, turns out it's negative 1/2.
Negative square root of 2.
And 135 is this, the negative square root of 2 over 2. And at 150, it is the negative square root of 3 over 2. Remember what we did at 180?
-1.
Negative 100.
Good. It is negative 1. Everybody doing okay? Going too fast?
No, sir.
All right. 210 degrees. Negative square root of 3 over 2. 225 degrees.
Negative square root of 2.
Negative square root of 2 over 2. 240 degrees. It is negative 1/2. 270 degrees. Somebody yesterday tried to say negative 0. It's 0. All right, now again, we are moving along with the x-axis, so we're going back this direction. So what kind of numbers are we going to work with now?
Positive.
So right here at 300 degrees, it is positive 1/2. And then at 315,
Positive square root of 2 over 2.
positive square root of 2 over 2. And at 330, it is
Square root.
positive square root of 3 over 2.